Hello, hello, world of the internet. We are Hector, and we're going to be doing some mystical, magical online improv for you. And so all we're going to need is a suggestion to get started. And looking around at the objects in my apartment, I am inspired to think of Mercury. Mercury is our suggestion.
Mercury makes me think of the planet Mercury, which makes me think of astrology, because Mercury is the planet of this astrological sign Gemini and Virgo. So they're like Mercury buddies. And Mercury is like supposed to represent intellect. So like people who have their sun in Mercury are supposed to be like super smart. Is any of us a Gemini or a Virgo?
I'm a Sagittarius.
I guess none of us are very smart.
I'm a Gemini.
You're a Gemini. All
yeah,
right,
and it's
good.
true. I'm really fucking smart.
I bet you're fucking smart. You're playing with us. You must be really smart.
Yeah, they nailed it with me.
I'm a Scorpio.
You're a Scorpio.
Yeah, you know what that means.
It means that he's jealous and determined and possessive.
I'm good in bed.
And intense. And addictive personality.
I'm a Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn?
I have no idea what I am and what that means, but I know.
Capricorns are like, you gotta stay the course. Capricorns, they're like so practical. They're like so practical that it's annoying.
It sounds like Capricorns are boring. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, Capricorns got screwed. Gemini's got intelligent. The other one got good. Scorpions got good in bed. Capricorns got like steady.
Steady. Stay the course.
Yeah,
Sagittarius.
Capricorn is who you want. The Capricorn is who you want.
I want you to tell me mine.
You want the Capricorn to keep you in line. Sagittarius is the artist. He's the archer. Half man,
That's
half
completely bullcrap for me. I am the most non-practical person in the entire. Okay, wait a minute. It's January 8th.
You can always be counted on to do the show if I'm running late, Ben.
Right, but talk to anybody who knows me, and they're like, you are not you are the crazy. Well, okay, let me ask you, what's before Capricorn?
Sagittarius, which is Nathan.
Okay.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is January 8th, but I was supposed to be a December baby. I feel like I'm more Sagittarius than Capricorn.
Well,
we cut to a kitchen table where a son is talking with his mom and dad. Mom, Dad, I don't feel like I'm a Sagittarius. I feel like I should have been born a different month. What's wrong with me? Yeah.
I had a C-section. I didn't tell you this. You were born a month early. You were supposed to be born a month later.
Jesus, that explains why I'm such a fuck up, Mom.
I basically had the option: have you cut out of me a month early, or I would die. So your father said, save them both, and that was the choice. The choice was to cut you out of me. It was the only way to save us both.
I'm the youngest kid in my grade, and the older kids keep on, beating me up and calling me a little kid. I'm glad you're not dead, though. I'm happy about that.
I hope so, honey. I mean, I'm happy I'm not dead too. I would sacrifice my life for you. I would if I died having you. I wouldn't have. Well, I wouldn't be able to regret it. I wouldn't have regretted it because you're my son and I love you. So
Mom, some of the older kids are Satanists, and they've been asking for a fresh kill, and they want you to come with me to the park tonight and we need to sacrifice somebody, or I'm gonna get beat up more.
Sounds like you're hanging out with a really bad crowd, honey.
I know, I agree, but
If the kids in school want you to do a sacrifice, if they're all jumping off a bridge, are you going to jump off a bridge? If they're all sacrificing their mothers, are you going to sacrifice your mothers? Are you going to give them to peer pressure? Or did I teach you better than that? Because I have integrity.
Studies class or the civics class with Mr. Finkel, who is writing on the board slowly the 10 Commandments of the Satanist Bible with the little boy and his friends waiting in great shock and reluctance.
Number one.
Mr. Finkel.
Always. What? Yes.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut
Yes?
you off. Go ahead, Mr. Finkel.
Very, very pertinent young lad, aren't you? All right. Number one.
Mr. Finkel,
What?
are you going to write all 10, or is it like one a day that we're going to learn?
Well, I'm going to write all 10 so that you can write them all down in your book, and then we'll go over them slowly. I'll probably get through 1 through 3 today, and then next week we'll start up on 4 through 6, and then we'll hit the last 4 sometime 2 weeks after that. It's a very
Mr. Finkel.
eclectic. Yeah, what?
When I was going to ask that question, that was going to be my question too.
Well, I would just like to say that he did a much better job of asking it than I expect you would have. Your questions are always, regardless of what you say, they always sound very immature, and I don't appreciate that in my classroom. So if you could learn how to be a little bit more mature, I'd appreciate it.
Mr. Finkel, did you see Dancing with the Stars last night?
Oh, it was a good one. It was a good one.
Wasn't it?
Not allowed to watch that.
Oh, of course you aren't. I was just about to ask us all to raise our hands if we'd seen it last night, but you went ahead and took care of that for us, so I appreciate that.
I read about it on the blogs, but it's not the same.
It's because you're a Sagittarius.
Shut up. I found out I was supposed to be born a month later. My mom would have died. I would have killed my mom, so they cut me out of her.
That's kind of heavy.
Very tragic. Kids, let's all join in as a class calling him a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. This is the dawning of the age of Sagittarius. Age of Sagittarius.
Bravo, Danny. Bravo. Very, very intelligent way of mixing in popular culture.
We cut to a restaurant where a couple is speed dating. Okay, I'm Stephanie. I'm a waitress. I'm an aspiring actress, and I'm a Libra. I like long walks on the beach. I like to drink sex on the beach. I have really terrible credit, and I still live with my mother. So that's it.
Oh, wow. That was a lot. I mean, that was a lot you just hit me with there.
Just wanted to get it all out.
All right. Well, we got what, 2 minutes? I'm not quite sure. All right. Well, I like baseball, and I own my own business. I sell wind chimes that I actually carve, and then I sell them out of my van. And my mother died. That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
30 seconds remaining, daters. 30 seconds remaining.
That was really, honestly, that was like, I don't think you needed to tell me that your mother died right away.
You mentioned you live with your mom, and I thought I should mention that my mom died. I mean, she died because she choked on some chicken as I was playing my wind chimes for her, and now I make those chimes out of guilt. And I thought you should know.
Looks like it's getting steamy over at table 6. Steamy over at table 6.
I mean, I'm depressed. I'm depressed now because of your story. I just, you know, might not be. I still think you're handsome, but it might not be appropriate for speed dating to just tell people, about the deaths in your family.
Okay, well, I appreciate you saying I'm handsome, and you're really hot. I really like you.
We cut to the other table. We cut to the other table with another couple. Yeah, so that's when they found the 7-inch tumor that was in my testicle, and they just kind of, gouged it and ripped it in there.
Wow.
Oh.
Start with that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the last guy's mom's dead, and you have a testicle tumor.
Mm-hmm.
I study at the community college, and I'm looking to transfer to state pretty soon. I thought this would be fun. Why'd you start? I wish you didn't start with that. I wish, just say something like, "My hair looks nice."
Yeah, but it's literally a big part of me. I mean, testicles bring us life, and they're the seed of humanity, and my seed has been untimely ripped from my body.
Yeah.
Looks like things are getting philosophical.
We cut to another table with another person. So that's where the doctor just stuck his finger right in there and just kind of whipped it right around and just said, "Hey, everything's looking good in there. Well, thanks for your pap smear."
Sorry, are you?
Wow, that's really weird that you consider that your last date.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Let's do this right here like Brutus all over this table. Let's do it.
All right, well, my last date, I went to a winery, and, we tasted some wines, and I thought it was going to go really well, but then the girl just didn't call back.
The last date I had, the doctor pap smeared me, and then he didn't want to talk to me for another 2 weeks. I had to go knocking on his door. I found his house. I Googled it.
I don't really know you hardly at all, but I got to tell you, I don't think that was a date. I think that was just a doctor's visit, and you're kind of creeping me out.
I'm pretty sure it was a date, young fella. I mean, he called me. They left a message on my answering machine. I even got one of them crazy text alerts to my Bluetooth wireless phone, and I went into the office. And then he said, "Take off your pants," and that was it.
Well, yeah, I can see why you might.
Looks like things are getting
steamy at our table.
Sexy over at table 7, yeah.
This moderator guy. This moderator guy he's annoying. And he's just weird. He just keeps coming over to people's tables and saying it's steamy and sexy.
We got to
looks like things are getting annoyed over it.
We cut to after the speed dating is concluded, and there's the people who organize it, and they're back in an office. We're getting a lot of complaints. People are really upset with some of the people that we were interacting. I gotta say, I think it has something to do with our advertising.
It looks like someone's getting agitated in this piece. Hey-oh!
That's clever. That's clever. They also don't appreciate it when we do that.
I was hoping that one of them would kill one of the other ones because, I'm a Satanist and I programmed this thing because I wanted to watch a ritual sacrifice. I wanted to, drink the blood of the virgin. I think there's a lot of virgins in here.
That's kind of a big hope, don't you think?
Virgos?
Excuse me?
You wanted to get people to kill themselves, kill each other, so you set up a dating service? That's kind of I applaud your hope and everything, but usually that's not what happens on dates.
There's a very, very fine line between love and murderous hate.
Well, what's your dating life been like?
My wife and I have been together for 30 years.
Okay.
And
Have you
really-
killed her? Have you guys ever
Well,
killed
no,
each other?
of course not, because we're married. But
Oh, so
I mean, you know, she's a demon, I'm a demon. It's a little different for demons and humans. You will just kill each other. We don't.
Oh, I've heard this. All you demons all think you're better than humans. You know, we're not so different.
When you cut us, do we not bleed? Yes, because we're demons. So, right there's one difference.
That you guys don't bleed?
We don't bleed.
Yeah, that is true.
Sounds like
Yeah,
things are getting off topic over by the water cooler.
We cut to a newspaper office, and there's an editor barking over a journalist's shoulder.
We're really upset with this most recent article. We're really upset. Getting a whole lot of complaints from the community. It's just not what we want for this newspaper. Listen, you got to clean up your articles, or else we're going to have to let you go.
I thought everything was fine. I mean, we needed to freshen up the astrology page, and I thought it would be a great idea to, pretty much say that if you're not happy with your astrological sign, you should just kill your mother. I mean, I thought that was an okay idea. I don't know what the problem is with this.
Joseph!
Is that...
Really tired of you bringing our problems, our family problems, into your work office. Yes, it's me on the intercom, honey.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Hey, honey. Yeah.
I heard everything.
I know. I meant every word I said. I would like you dead.
Well, I would like you to live. That's why I forewent my body and I birthed you for 9 months.
Yeah, well, Mom, you could have waited an extra couple weeks. I got stuck with this stupid Capricorn thing. It's stupid. All I am is like practical. Everybody else is cool and hip. Thanks, Mom.
You know what?
What?
I was in labor.
What?
I was in labor on December 1st.
What? You know what?
I was in labor, honey. I was in labor with you on December 1st, and I told the doctor, just push it back in, because I do not want to have a Sagittarius son. I want to have a responsible son. We'll just wait until December 22nd. And I did. I held in. I had to keep my legs crossed, and I had to stay in the bed for 28 days to keep you inside of me so that you would be a Capricorn and have a good job and a good life, and I did that for you. Do you know how painful it is to have a child in your vagina trying to come out and keeping it in? Do you know how painful that is?
You see why
we're going to go ahead and let you go.
What? You're not going to let... I thought you were going to say, let me write this. Let me go. Can't you see why I need to write this, sir?
Listen, there may be venues that wish to publish what you two have got going on. Unfortunately, the Des Moines Tribune is not the right medium.
And I should have gone. I should have gone to the Bismarck.
We cut to the current events desk, where the editor's talking to one of the writers. The guy you let go killed his mom. Killed his mom.
Did you hear her? I can't blame him. Hey, and he's back in the paper business now. On the front page. Hey.
Look, I know you've been working in the newspaper business a long time. You're kind of jaded, but this is a son that killed his mother. Kind of monster. Are you one of the... You're a fucking demon, aren't you?
We got to make money. You have to make money, and tragedy sells papers. Yes, I'm a demon, and I've made circulation double since I've joined this paper.
This is... Yeah, and you cut out the funny papers. You made them, like, much smaller. That was not worth it, by the way.
Nobody likes Ziggy anymore. That guy's an idiot. And Family Circle, bunch of squares in my book.
That's the difference between...
We cut to Ziggy getting fired. What do you mean I'm not funny anymore? I am full of mishaps. I'm round and I'm not typical. I'm fun. People. I mean, I'm unfortunate, but it's like it's fun.
Ziggy, just stop, Ziggy. You don't have it anymore. You had it in the '60s. You had it in the '70s. Once the '80s hit, Ziggy, it fell apart. You're not funny. You're not.
We cut to Garfield getting fired.
Garfield, you're just fat and lazy. No one cares that you like lasagna anymore. We gotta put you down.
We cut to Ziggy and Garfield's apartment that they share.
So I got fired today.
Me too. Ziggy, who thought? I mean, I thought that you were a flash in the pan, but me, I'm Ziggy. I'm timeless.
I mean,
you're just a cat that eats lasagna.
I love lasagna. I don't understand why he thought I was. I think I'm very funny. I'm Garfield. I eat lasagna and mess with John and pull Odie's tongue. I'm a pretty happening dude, even though it is not the 1980s anymore.
Well, you're gonna. I have a trust fund, so I'm good on the apartment. But you are gonna have to get a job at a deli.
I'm not working. This cat don't work.
You gotta pay your share of the rent, bro.
I hear a gunshot from Archie. They hear a gunshot from Archie's room.
What was that?
Their third roommate.
What was that? That sounded like a gun.
It sounded like a bazooka.
That sounded like a Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, exactly. That fucking. See, this is the thing. We wouldn't have even had to get a roommate. If I could have just transferred to cartoons, man. If I could have just made it to cartoons, but they didn't like my voice.
You know what? You're making me tired.
Ding dong.
Yeah, come in.
Hey guys, it's me, Heathcliff. I haven't been popular since Garfield came around. He stole my shtick.
Hey, who let this piece of shit in here?
Screw you, Garfield.
Screw you. You trying to do with the thinner cat lines, the thinner black lines. You think I was doing this thing well before you.
Heathcliff, I mean, you made it into the cartoons, successfully, just because you dressed up like one kind of cat in one episode and then another kind of cat in another episode. We have integrity. We stay the same.
Ziggy, I don't even know what you are. I think you're
Ziggy.
A man.
I'm a man.
Are you an egg? You almost look like a walking egg. At least we're cats. We're recognizable. You're just like a blob.
Oh, you guys, I'm going to the other room here. I'm going to try to get some shut-eye over
you go do that. You go do that, Garfield. You got popular just sleeping and eating. Well, I did all kinds of crazy adventures.
What are you even doing here, Heathcliff? What are you even doing here, Heathcliff?
Going to Archie's room here. Archie!
And it was me, Jughead, that shot him. Fuck Archie. Ha 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 ha. Fuck you guys. I'm a demon.
Ooh.
Wait. Ziggy's confused. Has anybody seen Kathy, my girlfriend?
Oh. We'd hear her.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh,
there she
Jughead,
is.
I saw her.
Did you have sex with my girlfriend, Jughead? Did you have sex with my girlfriend, Kathy?
Hey, does this sound familiar? Ack. How you like that?
She's in the other. You're fucking her in Archie's room? You're fucking my girlfriend, Kathy, in Archie's room?
Right.
You're having sex with her?
That's right. And then I killed Archie.
She's mad at me because I stole it with my mother, isn't she? On weekends.
We come back to that editor's office with the demon who made all these this downward spiral of the comic books. All these comic book people are in depression now, and now we're responding. We're at the press conference with this guy responding to all these horrible dark comic that now are coming out.
Yeah, so they're all done. I control the papers. My mate controls dating. We're gonna control the world.
There we are. We sure are. And we're not gonna have sex with Jughead or break up, because we're better than humans.
Right. One time, we thought we could sympathize with humans. We used to like the Calvin and the Hobbes. But what happened to Calvin and the Hobbes? They had to go away. No one is ever as good as the Calvin and the Hobbes, so all cartoons must die.
All cartoons have to die. And I still have a sticker of Calvin peeing.
That's not
SUV.
Calvin.
It's pretty funny. Oh, it's Hobbes.
Yeah.
Calvin or Hobbes? I'm
They hear
sorry,
the sound
honey.
of a
I always mix
gunshot.
them up.
They hear the sound of a gunshot from the other room.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's pretty loud.
We see the door open and Jughead sticks his head out. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? I'm just in there fucking. You know how I like to shoot somebody after I fuck all the time.
Jughead.
Jughead, I forgot who was in there.
So, heard you guys said you weren't gonna have sex with me.
No, I'm not gonna have sex with you.
Jughead. You're pretty lame. As far as of all the cartoon and comic characters go, Jughead, you're up there with one of the lamest. You're kind of like, you're like Wimpy in Popeye. You're like on that level.
Jughead, your genital organs and my genital organs are not compatible because I'm a demon and I don't have blood, so therefore I'm not gonna have sex with you.
Yeah, I guess we should be worried about who he killed. You're demons. We don't really care.
No, we're gonna take the blood anyway.
Yeah, so whoop-de-doo. Who'd you kill now, Juggy?
I killed Charlie Brown.
Good! Grief!
Yeah. He was just a Ziggy wannabe anyway.
Come on! If you're gonna kill somebody good.
Listen, the only reason you're not gonna have sex with me is because of the blood thing and because you're a demon?
And because of the fact that my genital organs are not compatible with you because my vagina has teeth.
And she is betrothed to me. Can you mention that, maybe?
We cut to the doctor who was with that speed dating lady, and the woman, the demon with the vagina teeth comes in. So this is a relatively simple procedure, ma'am. Just gonna ask that you drop your pants, and this will just go pretty easily. So how's everything going today?
I just curl up in the stirrups.
Yep, just right into the stirrups. Just right into the stirrups.
Everything's good. My period is a little unusual. I think I might be.
It says here in your last report that you've never bled before in your entire life.
No, I never. I don't bleed. Demons we still have a period, but our period it consists of gravel. So we hemorrhage gravel for about 7-8 days. But mine's 3 months late.
Well, that seems to be somewhat unfortunate. Let's get right in there and see what happens.
All right, I just want to warn you that my vagina has a mind of its own. I have teeth in there.
I'm sorry, what?
All demons have teeth in their vagina.
Is that like a demon phrase for like smooth walls?
No, it's a demon phrase for we have a different anatomy than humans, and there's teeth down there.
Teeth.
Yes.
Cuspids, bicuspids, incisors.
There's a couple of inside some there's double the amount of canines in a human mouth. There's 15 molars.
What?
Yeah.
Well, Okay.
I had my wisdom teeth removed, though. Don't worry about that.
All right. I'm just gonna maybe. I'm gonna. Let me see if I can call in. Hold on. Excuse me for 1 second. Hello. Yeah, this is Davis Peterson, gynecologist. I'm gonna need the vagina exorcist right now. I'm gonna need the vagina exorcist right now. Please get here right now.
The door opens and the vagina exorcist pops in.
Hey. What's up? What's up, Beverly? How you doing? Nice to see you again.
It's the woman from earlier who thought she was dating the doctor.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you, honey. Yeah, let's get right in there.
And that's our show. Thank you guys so much. We ran a little long, so I apologize. But tune in next week for Hector at 10:30 on the 7:30 here. And yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. We got a whole bunch of great shows coming up later on in the night. See you guys later.
Bye.